That's the ride or die. You need to get somebody else, baby. Get somebody else. I'm not the ride or die chick. Like,
some tears, some stress, but I count my blessings.
hi everyone, and welcome back or to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ashley, and I love making videos surrounding girl chats, travel, vlogs, solo dates, all of that. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I hope that you subscribe, become part of the family. It's free. And yeah, if you're not new here, you already know, grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfortable, get cozy, and let's get into this week's video. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't have anywhere to go, lol. But I decided that I wanted to do my makeup and talk because why not? I'm also looking at like a side mirror, so just a heads up if you see me looking to the side. But yeah, I don't have anywhere to go, but I did want to do a video and just talk about how proud I've been of myself and just how I've been standing on business. Okay, so number one, this is your sign to give yourself credit for all you have done. I know as this year is ending and we're about to walk into a new year, which that sounds crazy, like 2024, what? But anyways, I know as this year is about to be over, it can be so easy to want to think about all the things that maybe you didn't do, all the things you put on your vision board that didn't get accomplished, etc. But I think that it's so important to also remind yourself of all the things that you have done, because we can focus so much on the bad that we forget to focus on the good. So that's number one for this video, is we're taking some time as we end this year to focus on the good. Okay, like, yes, we can stress about all the things that we didn't do, but the truth is, if it was meant to happen, it would have, like, literally it would have. So we are ending this year standing on business and just being thankful for what we have done, what we have accomplished, and how far we've come. So that's number one. Now, speaking of that, I want to give myself a little shout out and just remind myself of how proud I am of myself, because, girl, I am not perfect by any means. Like, literally, I'm not perfect by any means. And every day I'm learning how to love myself more and just figuring out what I want when it comes to relationships, when it comes to my career, when it comes to, you know, family. Just, it's so much that every single day I'm figuring out. But one thing I can say I learned this year is the power in communicating and just sticking up for yourself. I used to be so afraid to, like, tell someone if they did something I didn't like. I would just hold it in. I would be like, Ashley, it's not that serious, like, you know, just take some time, cool off, like, it's not that deep. But this year, I was telling myself, no, I don't care how small it may seem to another person, I'm gonna speak up for myself. I'm gonna say, and I don't have to be rude, you know, I don't have to, like, curse you out or come at you, like, yelling and stuff, but I am going to express how I felt, if that's in person, if that's through text message, whatever the case may be. I am going to express how I feel, and doing this just has honestly made my younger self so much happier. Like, she's just so proud of me. Ooh, okay, let me get my eyeshadow palette. She's just so proud of me because, again, I was that little girl that was just so scared of conflict. Like, I would just run away from it. I'm like, nope, not dealing with this. And I just wanted to keep the peace more than anything. So that was another reason why I just like didn't stand up for myself, because I just didn't want to deal with conflict. But again, the new and improved adult Ashley's like, nah, we're gonna talk about it. And again, I'm not gonna be rude to come at you about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. And a little back point about how I didn't usually talk about how I felt because I didn't want like to deal with conflict. Now I embrace it. Like if I tell somebody how I feel and then they like try to twist it upon me, like, oh, you're just asking for too much, oh, you're too sensitive, oh, I can't do that, I like respectfully take their answer. I'm like, okay, and I move forward, because I cannot control anyone else. Like I cannot control them. And this is something that was, well, one of the things that I was just giving myself like a pat on the back for, is because side note, LOL, I was in a relationship. It was very short-lived. That's me just being funny, but no, seriously, I was in a relationship and I was noticing there were some things I just didn't like. And I think sometimes, again, we as women, we can try to ignore certain things, like, you know, well, with time it may get better, or, you know, we just started dating, let me just weigh it out. No, I wasn't doing any of that. I was like, listen, I'm seeing some things I don't like in the beginning stages. Oh honey, I'm finna address it. And again, like, I wasn't rude or like a bad person about it, I don't think, but I did let this person know, like, hey, these are some things in which I appreciate, in which I need to feel loved, to feel just seen and reassured. And so I told this person that, and they just straight up let me know like they could not meet me there. And I've talked about this before, but it is okay if someone's best is not enough for you. And I think that that is just so pivotal, especially when it comes to women, because we always like putting this time limit, like, oh well, I have to be married though by this age, I have to have kids by this age. And it's like, let's stop, because what that does is that then make us settle for things that we don't deserve nor do we need. And so now I'm like, okay, I see that this is you trying to give your best, but that's not enough for me, and I'm not gonna feel bad about that. No, I'm gonna walk away. And I think, again, I don't care if we've known each other 2 months, 3 months, a year. If I realize at some point this isn't serving me anymore and you're not trying to fix the issue in which the problem is, peace out. And again, I don't have to be mean about it. I don't have to like, you know, say rude comments to you and even like hate you. It's no bad blood. But at the same time, I know what I want because I have spent time with myself. I mean, granted, I'm still healing, I'm still learning, I'm not perfect, but you know, I have gone to therapy. I am constantly dating myself. I am, you know, going after my goals, going after my dreams. So I just don't have time to settle. I don't have time to like know that I deserve better, that I want better. But I'm just gonna stay in a relationship for what? The sake of being in a relationship? The sake of what? Having somebody? No. I'd rather be alone and happy and living my best life than in a relationship that I'm settling for. And another thing too, in which I would never stand on business, is because I would feel like maybe I am asking for too much. Maybe my standards are too high. Because society will tell you like that's bad. Like it's bad to have high standards, you know? But the truth is, that's good. Like, I take it as a compliment. Now if a man, a woman, somebody I know tell me, oh Ashley, your standards are too high, I'm like, yes, they are. Like, I don't take it as an insult, because not everyone should have access to you. Like, that's the whole point, okay? So yeah, like I'm 23. I just turned 23 like literally 1 month ago. And you know, I have so much I want to accomplish, I have so much I want to do. And you know, I don't think you should settle at any age, let me just say that. But speaking about my life for a second, like I have so much I want to do. Like, I'm just touching the surface, so it would literally but it would literally be a waste, like a waste of my time, a distraction from my goals. It's for me to just settle in a relationship with somebody that clearly I feel like I want more. And I feel like, ladies, you know, like, nobody really has to tell you. Like, there's a little inkling, like a little voice inside of you that tells you, like, dang, I wish I was getting more. Like, I know, I feel I deserve more. Listen to that voice and walk away. I know it may be scary sometimes to walk away. Keep it real. I have motion lights. I'm in my bathroom, so if I don't be moving, these lights go out. Like, come on. Anyways, that's the real life of Ashley. But yeah, so I feel like just being a woman, it can be so easy, like so easy to just settle because we're like, well, I don't want to give up. And that's another thing too, standing on business, we don't date potential. No. Hell no. We don't date potential. Baby girl, it's 2023. About to be 2024 in like a month. We don't date potential. That's something I was doing too. Like, oh my gosh, I was dating potential. Like, well, you know, it's okay, they're trying. No, honey, no. You need to come potentialed. And this, of course, doesn't mean perfect because, you know, I'm still going after my goals. I'm still figuring out things. So this does not mean like you know, don't have any goals, you're, you know, perfect. But what it means is, if you look at this person that you're with and you're like, okay, like, this person doesn't change. Like, I'm talking about everything, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way that they treat you, the job they have, the money they're making, like everything. Like, if this person didn't change, like all of these factors that I just mentioned and more was going to stay the exact same, would you be okay with that? Like, would you be okay with that? And if not, run. And maybe not run, because again, we're all figuring out this lifestyle. And like, honestly, I'm 23, so like, I expect the men that's in my age bracket, like 24, 25, to still be figuring out things. And you know, that's fine, but I'm not gonna wait around for you to figure it out. Like, no. I just would rather pour that energy into myself. Like, you know, like, I'm looking for someone that is already at my caliber, you know, because I'm like, I said this before, like, I'm not that girl, that woman to even ask a man to like do something that I can't do. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need a man that's making $1 million. Girl, I don't even have $1 million. I mean, granted, if he did, kudos, that's lovely. But like, I'm not, you know, outrageous. Like, I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I'm reasonable. So yeah, like, I'm not like over here like, you need to be making $1 million. You need to be, you know, having 2 homes, and no. But you do need to have ambition. You do need to have goals. You know, you do need to be living by yourself. You do need to be like, have a car, you know, like, have a car. Like, if you don't have a car, that's kind of hard for me, because I don't want to be the only one driving. So, you know, it's just like little things like that. Let me wet my beauty blender. So yeah, I know my non-negotiables. Let me know if y'all want a video talking about like some of my non-negotiables, like dating. I could definitely do a video about like dating and really just being cautious of the men that you are attracting, and you know, those things all about dating. If that's like a video y'all want, girl, definitely let me know. I could make it. But yeah, like, back to standing on business, lol. I just like know what I want, and I also know where I'm at, so it just doesn't make sense for me to then date somebody that's like gonna be pulling me down, because now I'm trying to help you level up and I'm already there, but I'm trying to help you. It's just like, could be too much. And I'm definitely not that girl that's the ride or die. You need to get somebody else, baby. Get somebody else. I'm not the ride or die chick. Like, I used to think I could be, because again, like, I'm young, you know, so I'll be like, it's okay, like, I'll help you, you know, I'll help you because, like, I'm a certain way in life. I'm sorry, I'm done with the helping. And again, no shade, because I get it, you know, like, most men in my age bracket, they're figuring out things, they're learning out things. And shoot, we all are, but I'm just not in that stage of my life to be helping out a man. Like, you driving my car, I'm paying all the stuff. Like, I'm not in that type of lifestyle anymore. Really lights. But yeah, I'm not in that lifestyle anymore. Like, that's just not me. But yeah, so reminder to all my ladies and gentlemen. I was looking for something and I got confused. But reminder to all the ladies and gentlemen out there is number one, okay, as we enter into a new year, remind yourself of all the hard work you've done, okay? Like, don't get it twisted about all the goals that maybe didn't happen, because guess what? They just didn't happen yet. Doesn't mean that it's not gonna happen. Doesn't mean that your season isn't gonna come. It just didn't happen yet. That's okay. It's okay. Number two, continue standing on business, okay? Continue to stand on that business. If you know that you, like, this is what you want out of a partner, don't start, like, negotiating your standards. You know, when you go to, like, a store, like, especially like a luxury store, and you say, oh, is this bag on sale? Like, they're like, no, girl, you know, luxury stores, they don't put their bags on sale. It's no deal. It's no coupon you can use. So start feeling that same way about yourself. Like, either you can meet me here or not, and that's okay. Bye. Another thing about standing on business is, don't be afraid to communicate your boundaries and your standards. You know, like I said again, I'm so proud of myself and the woman that I am today, because I was so shy. I was like, I don't want to have any conflict. It's okay. And that just made me stay in situations with people that was making me uncomfortable, all for the what? Sake of them being comfortable? No, sir. So now, if there's a problem, I'm gonna communicate it. And if that person isn't willing to fix the error, isn't willing to, like, you know, make the solution better, then okay, time for me to go. But I'm pretty much done with my makeup. I don't really be doing too much crazy. Too much crazy in my face. So yeah, I'm pretty much done. But yeah, so those are like the main things I just kind of want to talk about this video, because I feel like, again, so many people can be so focused on the things they haven't accomplished yet, especially as we're entering into a new year. And I just don't want that. Another thing too is, I want all the women out there to know that we are queens, baby. And especially, like, again, I don't think you should settle at any age. Like, don't settle at any age. But especially if you're, like, in your 20s, because it's like, don't get me wrong, I want to be married one day. I want to have kids, the whole picket fence. But I just think about my grandmother, you know, and my grandmother and my grandfather was married like over 40 years, okay? And I think about myself. I'm like, okay, I'm 23. Like, who knows where my life may be? But I could meet my partner when I'm like 30 and still have, God willingly, still have like 20, 30 years with them. You know, God willingly, I live until I'm 60 at least, you know? So it's like, why would I be in a rush? Why would I be settling now? Like, there's how many men on this earth? There's how many people? Like 1 billion people, you know? I'd rather be single, loving myself, pouring into myself, going after my goals, going after my dreams, than settling. And again, don't let time be your dictator, in the sense of, oh, I need to be married, I need to have kids by this time, or in the fact of how long you've known somebody. Yes, maybe we've had history. Yes, maybe this relationship, you know, just started, but why am I going to deny myself my happiness, my comfort, for what? Because we just started dating? Because what, we have history? No, baby, if it's not serving me, I don't want it. Bye-bye. So yeah, those are the things that I wanted to just mention in this video. As always, if no one has told you, I'm here to tell you that I'm proud of you. You're doing enough. Keep it up. And yeah, I hope that this video has helped at least one person. And as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, until next time.